Hey Ben, what's good? I wanted to record this properly because I spent a bit of time going through your content and it feels like there's a really clear way to turn what you're already posting into something people would actually pay for. The biggest theme that stood out to me was your simple investment content, especially the $1,000 investment breakdown. The comments and questions on that post did really well, which tells me people aren't just watching for motivation. They're paying attention because you make money feel safe, simple, and actionable. And that's where the hidden transformation lies. You have a gift of creating practical advice and real trust. This combination is usually where monetization starts to make sense. Here's what I mean. Your audience is not just buying personal finance. They're buying a way to go from avoiding money decisions to building automated wealth through simple systems, discipline, and consistency. That's the hidden transformation I'm talking about. It's not the get rich quick. It's more like become the person who trains hard, thinks clearly, and invests simply without making it more complicated than it needs to be. That's why your content connects with people so well. And it's also why there's real product potential here. From what I've seen, there are three really clean directions. Option one is the foundation blueprint. This feels like the strongest entry point offer because it's something simple. It's for the person who wants to get their finances in order without feeling overwhelmed. Option two is Project Bondi. This leans into lifestyle and the performance side of things, the discipline, the routine, the physical sharpness, and how that connects back to money. Because most people aren't actually aware that your physical health is directly proportionate to how much money you make. Option three is the template. This is more for the person who's already investing but wants a bit more clarity and confidence in what they're doing. You're essentially their guide. The reason I actually think this is worth looking at now is because the signs are already there. You've got just over 5,500 followers, around 2,000 average engagement across likes and comments. Even if we look at that conservatively with a 5% engagement rate, it still points to roughly $27,000 in revenue potential, only if the offer is priced at $249. I'm not saying that as some big flashy number or a guarantee. I just think your audience is already showing you what they respond to. The opportunity is truly about packaging it the right way. I wouldn't make this too heavy or too complicated. The easiest way to test this is through a 14-day stories launch. Days 1 to 3 is all about the warm up phase. It's all about speaking to people and resonating with their emotions. It's seeing what gets the strongest response. Days 4 to 9 is all about value delivery. It's where you share genuine, actionable insights that your audience is able to implement. And days 10 to 14 is open cart. This is where we launch with urgency and we really create the offer as the only solution. You've already got a strong validation post angle, which is here on screen. You can test this with the simple CTA like reply system. It gives you a quick way to test interests without having to build some massive thing up front. If you're thinking this is might be too much or this is too overwhelming right now, or your first thought is I don't really want to build a full product ecosystem yet, that's totally fair. The lowest friction path is a one-to-one mentorship first. We have the same transformation, the same interest, just a simpler place for your audience to start. And it's much easier to get your head around. So you're not stuck in choosing between build a full offer or do nothing. If this is something you want to explore, let me know and we can set up a time to discuss the details. On the call, we will figure out which of the three paths makes the most sense for your audience, what the positioning should be, and what the simplest launch path looks like without overcomplicating things. Because honestly, then I don't think the problem is whether you can actually monetize. I think it's really about choosing the right vehicle for what your audience already wants from you. If that sounds good, DM me to book a call and we'll map it out properly. Speak soon.